is December 24th. Welcome to Big Book Daily. My name is Rob. I am an alcoholic. It is a thrill, honor, and joy to be here with you today as we journey through the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous and the 12 Steps and 12 Traditions. Today at the Big Book, we're going to continue our journey through Chapter 11, A Vision for You. We'll be reading the second half of page 157. At the 12 and 12 are on Tradition 11. We'll be reading page 181, and we'll read the 24 hours a day and daily reflection. So with that, hope you all are doing well this morning, my friends. It is Christmas Eve. Always an exciting time, especially with little ones in the house. But it's just another day to thank my higher power for being sober. And that's what's giving me a grin on my face this morning. That and a giant cup of coffee. So with that, let's get to the good stuff. Alright, my friends, so if you recall from yesterday's reading, we're at a point where Dr. Bob and Bill W. have met this third person in a local hospital. His name is Bill Dotson. They're trying to just share their experience, strength, and hope, and talk about alcoholism. So we're going to finish off the page 157. For an hour, the two friends told him about their drinking experiences. Over and over he would say, "That's me, I drink like that." The man in the bed was told of the acute poisoning from which he suffered, how it deteriorates the body of the alcoholic and warps his mind. There was much talk about the mental state preceding the first drink. "Yeah, that's me," said the man. "The very image. You fellows know your stuff all right, but I don't see what good it'll do. You fellows are somebody. I was once, but I'm nobody now. From what you tell me, I know more than ever that I can't stop." At this, both the visitors burst into a laugh. Said the future fellow anonymous, "Damn little to laugh about that I can see." The two friends spoke of their spiritual experience and told him about the course of action that they carried out. He interrupted, "But I used to be strong for the church. But that won't fix it. I prayed to God on hangover mornings and sworn that I'd never touch another drop. But by 9 o'clock, I'd be boiled as an owl." Out of the 12 and 12 are on Tradition 11. Our public relations policy is based on attraction rather than promotion. We need always maintain personal anonymity at the level of press, radio, and films. Page 181. Let's see how these two contrasting ideas, attraction and promotion, work out. A political party wishes to win an election, so it advertises the virtues of its leadership to draw votes. A worthy charity wants to raise money. Forthwith, its letterhead shows the name of every distinguished person whose support can be obtained. Much of the political, economic, and religious life of the world is dependent upon publicized leadership. People who symbolize causes and ideas fill a deep human need. We of AA do not question that. But we do have to soberly face the fact that being in the public eye is hazardous, especially for us. By temperament, nearly every one of us has had an irrepressible promoter, and the prospect of a society composed almost entirely of promoters was frightening. Considering this explosive factor, we knew that we had to exercise self-restraint. The way this restraint paid off was startling. It resulted in more favorable publicity of Alcoholics Anonymous than could possibly have been attained through all the arts and abilities of AA's best press agents. Obviously, AA had to be publicized somehow, so we resorted to the idea that it would be far better to let our friends do this for us. Precisely that has happened, to an unbelievable extent. Veteran newsmen, trained doubters that they are, have gone all out to carry AA's message. To them, we are something more than a source of good stories. On almost every news front, the men and women of the press have attached themselves to us as friends. "24 hours a day, December 24th. AA thought for the day. We have been given a new life just because we happen to become alcoholics. We may feel that we don't deserve the new life that has been given to us. There may be a little in our past to make us believe that we warrant the life that we have now. Many people live good lives from their youth on, not getting into serious trouble, being well adjusted to life, and yet they have not found all that we have found in recovery. We have found the good fortune to find Alcoholics Anonymous, and with it, a new life. We're among the lucky few in the world who have learned a new way to live. Am I deeply grateful for the new life that I have learned in AA? Meditation for the day. A deep gratitude to our higher power for all the blessings that we have and that we don't deserve have come to us. We thank God and mean it. Then comes service to other people, out of gratitude for what we have received. This entails some sacrifice of ourselves and our own affairs, but we're glad to do it. Gratitude, service, and then sacrifice are the steps that lead to good AA work. They open the door to a new life for us. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may gladly serve others out of deep gratitude for what I have received. I pray that I may keep a deep sense of obligation. Daily Reflection, December 24th. A sane and happy usefulness. We have come to believe that He would like us to keep our heads in the clouds with Him, but that our feet ought to be firmly planted on the earth. That is where our fellow travelers are, and that is where our work must be done. These are the realities for us. We have found nothing incompatible between a powerful spiritual experience and a life of sane and happy usefulness. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 130. All the prayer and meditation in the world will not help me unless they are accompanied by action. Practicing the principles in all my affairs shows me the care that God takes in all parts of my life. God appears in my world when I move aside and allow Him to step into it. All right, my friends, that concludes today's reading, and I love the 24 hours once again, thinking about the fact that I'm sober today. All I have to do is go back to where I was at 6 years ago. And I think of how, for me, sobriety's kind of been like that downward escalator, right? I can still make my way forward, but I gotta put a lot of effort in. Because if I stop, for me, there's no standing still. I'm going back. I'm going down, and it's not good. So for me, service is not only essential, but it's something that I want to do because of the life I have now. So when I serve, it's an expression of gratitude, Doing this whole podcast has been just gratitude for me, for what has been done for me, to be sober today. And I'm so honored to be here. But it doesn't just have to be the alcoholics. It can be the family members, making those direct and indirect amends, a neighbor, a friend at work, a random stranger. It could be anybody. Service work can be anything. But the fact that we've been given a second chance, or probably third, fourth, millionth chance, is something to be grateful for. And one of the best ways I've learned to express gratitude is by service. Service with a smile. There you go. All right, my friends, that's all we have time for today. I hope you all have a great one. And for those of you who celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a Merry Christmas. We'll definitely be back here tomorrow, Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise and Katie don't bar the door. But I hope you have a great evening. And if we're given another set of 24 hours, I sincerely look forward to seeing you right back here tomorrow.